Hey, want some Pokemon draft content? Then remember to like and subscribe. Oh shoot, gotta go. Who was that? Anyway, welcome back everyone for more draft league content for the Season 5 of the Tatsugiri Sushi League, where I'm taking part with my team, the Cheerful Coordinates. This week we are facing Sours of the Brunswick Prelums, who has a terrifying team with threats such as Valiant, Bloodmoon, High Dragon, and the Tera Captains, Overpump Cornerstone, and Kilowattrel with Tera Flying, Water, and Ground, as well as Jirachi for utility, Blastoise for spinning or Shell Smash stuff, Mimikyu who can set up easily thanks to his disguise, and Mug as a good defensive mon. There is also some weird monkey, but whatever. This matchup is very scary in the sense that it has so much offensive potential that I can't keep up with it defensively, but still, we press onwards and I've managed to put together a team that I think can face this menace. Dedicated lead. She brings a Shuka Berry this week for one of two reasons. The first being the ability to leave an area power from Bloodmoon, and the second and more important, to take on a Stomping Tantrum from a +2 Overpump. The speed investment allows me to outspeed Jirachi with a speed boosting nature, which I think will be what Sours leads with, allowing me to get a taunt to prevent rocks from being set up. The max defense also boosts the damage from Body Press, which is a guaranteed 2-hit KO on Bloodmoon, as long as it's not both max defense and defensive nature, which is very unlikely. And the special attack only serves to get more chip damage from Volt Switch, since Steel Beam is already strong enough at 0 special attack to completely wreck Ogerpon, which could otherwise live with its +1 to defense upon using Tera if I had a physical set. Then we have Primarina with an Assault Vest with max health and special attack. This way she can live through not one but 2 Thunderbolts from a timid Kilowattrel if it doesn't have a boosting item, and Ice Beam becomes a guaranteed 1-hit KO in return as long as it's not Tera Ice. Alternatively, she can live through 2 Bloodmoons from the Dreadful Bear and make Ice Beam a 2-hit KO on it even with max health investment. And Psychic Noise is there because I can see Mug switching in, so it will allow me to hit it hard and prevent it from recovering. That is also why I'm using Torrent instead of Liquid Voice, despite not being able to benefit from it. Because Liquid Voice will make Psychic Noise into a water move, which wouldn't hit Mug quite as hard. But Primarina is not the only Assault Vest mon this week. Enter watching all geared up for battle as well, and this week with Tera Poison. If you ask yourself why I'm using Assault Vest without any special defense investment, it's because I want the slot to be able to take on any Valiant set, and with Tera Blast Poison, it should be able to get a 2-hit KO on it. But even with a special defense investment, Watching can take on Bloodmoon hits well and threaten it back with Gigatin. Body Press is also a solid hit on Cornerstone and High Dragon, and there aren't many things that want to get the item removed by knockout, other than Sticky Hold Mug. Now moving towards the offense, the Queen is back for revenge while winning a fancy scar. Grass moves are not exactly spammable against this team, but Petal Blizzard was still necessary if I wanted to hit Blastoise and Bloodmoon. The main deal is Triple Axle because the team has only Jirachi and Blastoise to take on those hits, and I guess Mug if it's Rocky Helmet and fully physically defensive. With Scarf, she is able to outspeed Kilowattrel unless it has a Scarf of its own, so Triple Axle can pull me out of a pinch if Kilowattrel starts doing too much damage to my team. Then there is U-turn of course, and Rapid Spin in case Sours manages to set up rocks or toxic spikes. And from Queen to Impostor, next comes Zoroark with a Salak Berry. I can afford to be Adamant Nature to get extra damage, because this way it's still enough to outspeed High Dragon. We do have to be careful of Booster Speed or Scarf Valiant or Scarf Kilowattrel, but other than that, Zoroark can put a dent on my opponent's team with +2 Poltergeist. The Endure is meant to guarantee the berry activation, since she doesn't have much bulk, and also the low kick at +2 is guaranteed to delete High Dragon and Bloodmoon, which would otherwise be the only 2 mons that want to switch in on Poltergeist. And finally we have our other option for a Tera Captain, Jolteon, this time with a combination of Flame Orb and Quick Feet to be fast enough to outspeed even Scarf users, while not having to be locked to one move like I would with a Scarf of my own. If I manage to position it well, I can go for a Calm Mind as my opponent switches out, getting the burn and the +1 special attack boost at the same time, allowing me to one-shot a Kilowattrel or a Ursaluna switching with Tera Blast Ice, as long as the latter is in Assault Vest itself. But even then, at +1 special defense, I can leave a modest Bloodmoon to KO on the next turn. And +1 Thunderbolt does plenty of damage to the rest of the team, being able to clean up if I'm able to get some cheap damage on some important pieces. And that's the team we have this week. Hopefully we can break through our opponent's team before they break through ours, and remember, if you like the video, please leave a like, subscribe if you want to see more content, and feel free to message me on Discord. My tag is both on screen and in the description down below. But let's not waste any more time and let's jump into the battle, darlings. Hi babes, it is time for week 3 of the Tatsugiri Sushi League. And There is no kilowatt, that's pretty interesting. But other than that, I pretty much expected everything. The plan remains the same. I'm gonna leave with Cobalion. I haven't figured out on what do I want to disguise Zoroark as, actually. So that's a bit of a misstep. I could actually lead with Zoroark and try to scare the Jirachi. No, I'm gonna leave with Cobalion, and I'm probably gonna disguise myself as Jolteon. Yeah, I think that's pretty good because everyone else wants to come in once in a while, so... Okay, leads with Mach. Interesting. Not sure what this wants to do, but I kinda want to keep my Shockberry, you know. At the same time, there is not a single item that I want to lose, you know. I could afford to go for a taunt.
I cast vicious mockery.
Haha, toxic spikes prevented. And let's see, I could try to go for a volt switch, but maybe something wants to come in, maybe like Ursaluna. So maybe I want to go for a body press first. Jirachi comes in. Okay. Now, I have no idea what this Jirachi is gonna be. Is it gonna be rocks? Is it gonna be Scarf? I'm gonna go for a taunt first. So it is not Scarfed. And I think now I Volt Switch out. That didn't do much. Into what? Probably watching will be a good idea. I think. Into Psyche, that was pretty good. And now I can afford to go for a knockoff.
No, that's a lot of
Ouch!
damage.
I probably shouldn't have taken that damage. But I kinda don't want to Tera watching just yet. Now, what do you want to go into? Because something's taking a knockoff. Probably going into Mach, if it's a sticky hold, to prevent the item from being removed. It should still give me a decent chunk of damage, so let's see. What you gonna go into? You know, you should go into Ursaluna. You should let me get rid of Ursaluna's item right now. Or Blastoise. I mean, there's not a world in which you're going into Blastoise because this is a fucking Watchian, but... Okay, there's the Ursaluna. We get rid of this item. It's an Assault Vest Ursaluna. I kinda figured that will come. I wanna go for a Giga Drain now, actually, now that it no longer has an Assault Vest. Okay, pretty decent damage. And we tank that Bloodmoon. Let's go, baby! Let's go! Now, if you wanna preserve this, you're going into Mach. Regardless... Should I go for a Giga Drain still? Let's do it. Yeah, there's the Mach. Okay. Not bad, not bad. Okay, so Tera Eyes on Jolteon is no longer strictly necessary, so I think I can afford to Tera Watching, you know. So... is this gonna knock off? But you know what? Watching did a pretty good job, so I don't think losing a Assault Vest is the worst thing. I want to go for a knockoff of my own, and I'm gonna Tera Poison, so yeah, I don't end up getting Poison if it's Poison Touch or Poison Jab. Because that will suck. Okay, knockoff. We get rid of the Black Sludge. Ooh, that's good. That's pretty good. I like that. Now, there isn't a world in which body press is enough to get rid of this thing. But again, at the same time, I don't want to lose my berries, I mean my items. So I'm gonna go for a body press. Is that the best idea? The knockoff with that an item will do about 14%. I wanna see how much body press does. I wanna see. I think we're in a pretty good position, having removed Ursaluna's assault vest and have it chipped it down to that point. It could be troublesome if Jirachi has... I think it has Healing Wish, I mean. So it could be troublesome if that happens. I'm low-key scared of the Blastoise. I mean, I haven't really given it chances to come in. But what if it's like a Shell Smash set? That could be troublesome. That could be very dangerous. That could be very, very dangerous. The way Sours is playing this, I think Valiant is gonna be boosted energy with setup sets, either Source Dance or Calm Mind, or just booster energy offensive, like for attacks. I also think Overpon is a very good win con. Okay, that does 13 damage, so that's not too bad. We do see Toxic Spikes, but that's not exactly something to be worried about, because we can remove them. I kinda want to go into Cobalion right now. Because it won't get poisoned. We do prevent the poison jab. And I want to go for a Volt Switch first. I want to go for a Volt Switch, get some chip, and then I go back into Watching to remove that pesky Toxic Spike. Pesky Toxic Spike. Okay. Good one blocking that Volt Switch, but Body Press pretty much deals with you right now, so down goes the bear, baby! No longer have to worry about that. Fuck yeah. So good getting rid of that thing. Now what wants to come in? I could see an argument for Valiant coming in and start setting up. I could see an argument for Cornerstone, but Overpool doesn't want to get rid of its sturdy, you know. Now the thing I have to ask myself is, being this chipped down, do I still leave a Stomping Tantrum from Overpon? I do still have my Shoka Berry, so that should help me. I think as long as it doesn't get to +2, I can survive that Stomping Tantrum easily. So Jirachi is in again. I don't know what you have, but you can't hurt me if you only have Psychic and U-turn. So I'm gonna taunt you. Okay, that still did a lot of damage. I don't think Body Press is enough for you. I'm gonna Volt Switch out. It's Citrus Berry. Interesting. And I'm gonna bring in Primarina. Getting poisoned is unfortunate. I'm at a stalemate right now because I don't want to take any chip on my other mons, and I don't want to go into Watching because I no longer have my Assault Vest and I have Tera poisoned. I think I can get a slow flip turn here. Now you should know that Primarina doesn't exactly hit Jirachi. But you're still taunted, so you can go for Stealth Rock, and you are gonna be faster. So Primarina takes the Psychic or the U-turn. Then I go into Jolteon. I get Poison, which gives me the quick feet boost. And I can go for a Coal Mine. That's the plan, at least. In the end, looks like I'm not gonna need the what you call it? The Flame Orb. Because I'm gonna get poisoned anyway. So, Jirachi still has one move left that it hasn't revealed. Mok has one move left, and we haven't seen any of the other 3 months. Okay, we finally see the Blastoise. We don't see Rocky Helmet, but I think it's a good time to go into Jolteon. Getting poisoned is unfortunate, but we can afford to go for a Coal Mine. Mok comes in. I think we can KO this with Thunderbolt, can't we? Unless it's like very specially bulky, I think, but it should be enough at +1. It lived that! Sheesh! Okay, well, we'd still get another Thunderbolt. Damn. Mok took that Thunderbolt like nothing. And Jolteon is now very, very chipped down. Not good, you know, not good. Now, what do you want to go into? Oh, you suck. You get rid of Mok. Okay. That's decent. So now, Bloodmoon is down, Mok is down. I guess if Valiant has priority, it could come in. Okay, Jirachi is in. Do you want to go for a U-turn? I think Jirachi easily survives Thunderbolt if it's like... if it's very, very bulky. So I want to go for a Volt Switch. Get some chip on it. That's 31. Not bad. Now, are you gonna go for a U-turn or are you gonna go for Psychic? At this point, Cobalion is very chipped down, so it's not gonna survive a hit from Cornerstone. I think we suck Cobalion.
Oh no.
Stealth Rocks are up. That is annoying. I wanna go for a Body Press. If we can remove this, that would be amazing. I do have fuck ton of defense. So maybe it's enough. I hope it's enough. It lived in 1? Are you kidding me? Wow. Okay. Okay, well, first of all, I want to get rid of the Toxic Spike. And now I want to go into Primarina. And now I want to Flip Turn. Are you gonna save Jirachi for a sack? Or are you gonna go into Blastoise or something? Okay. Now, the rocks are annoying. So I think I'm gonna go into Tsarina. Hopefully, I can remove those rocks. Now, Tsarina being here means that Blastoise likely doesn't want to come in and take a grass move to the face. Actually, we haven't seen a single thing about Blastoise. We haven't seen its item, we haven't seen any move. Huh, what are you gonna be? I wonder if they're cracking something like... if Blastoise is offensive and has Ice Beam? Oh, Valiant is in... Interesting. It's booster energy. Is there a world in which plus speed Valiant is able to one-hit KO Tsarina? I don't think there is. Do I want to risk it? I'd still want Tsarina. I'm forced to attack because if this starts setting up, it's gonna suck. Moonblast. Okay, that doesn't do enough. That also doesn't do enough. Gonna go into Primarina now. Do you have Calm Mind? If you have Calm Mind, that will be so bad. Okay. Ah, shit. I thought I could survive. I might end up losing now, actually. Shit! Okay, well, you know that I am... You know that I am Zoroark, because watching was chilled down. Gonna go for a full poltergeist and hope for the best. Shit! Shit, that was enough to occur. Okay, this sucks. This sucks. This sucks. This likely has enough. Oof, it has Psyshock. Yep, GG's. I threw so hard. I threw really hard. Jeez. Fuck, man. I threw so hard. I am so disappointed on myself. That was very well played on their behalf. Damn. I am so disappointed that we threw this match so hard. That is so annoying. Thank you all for watching. I hope next week goes better. At least there wasn't any weird shenanigans this week. So yay! GG's Sours, you played really well, and see you all next week for week 4. Bye bye, babes!